Chris, where's the new YouTube videos? It's been 7 months.
New YouTube videos? Dude, I left that life behind.
But there's like 5 new houses on this block.
5 new houses?
Yeah, like right there.
Okay, dude, I'm there. So, it has been a minute since we posted our last video on Backyard Builds channel. I had to go get myself divorced, but I'm back and I'm so excited to talk about all the beautiful new homes that are popping up in backyards all over Seattle. Just in the last 7 months alone, there's been so much construction in my backyard. And I want to show you guys all the things that are happening, what's being built, and how it's getting used. Let's go. Wait, but first, David, what are you doing here?
I live here. So you also live here in this backyard?
We live here. We live right here, actually.
That's gonna be our house when it's done. So we really can't wait for it to be finished because right now we don't have a place to live.
But for realsies, David, what are we doing here?
Well, Chris, as I'm sure you know, the Seattle housing market is still insane. Not enough units, crazy prices, so...
That's right, but you know what's crazy about crazy prices? Is if you have a backyard, you can put a house that will sell for those crazy prices in your backyard, which I guess is why we're actually here, right? Like, we're here because we're doing that. And we're building not just 1, but 2 houses that hopefully will sell for these crazy prices in about 4 to 8 months.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed, yeah.
Yeah, we're like the Property Brothers, but more attractive and with lower production value.
So if you got a backyard, you can build a house, or 2, or 3 if you tear down your primary one. So if you want to live in a tent and build 3 houses on your property, that's an option. These are all options. Seattle's crazy.
One of the new series that we have planned is a vlog about building this here house. So that's exciting. You'll get to watch a house go up.
Which you've never seen before.
Which you've never seen before.
Never seen before.
Okay, all right. Now back to the exciting alley tour.
Boom.
Perfect.
And speaking of backyards, just across the street from the house I built are 3 new houses. And if you guys remember from the last video, this was a rundown shack. And now it's 3 beautiful new homes. This first one here, 1,000 square feet, 2 bed, 2 bath, sold for $590,000. And then just in the middle there is a new custom design listed for, I believe, $570,000, also 2 bed, 2 bath. And then all the way down on the end, and then we got this house on the end, which was the original single family house that was here. They took it down to the foundation, built this up in its place, 880 square feet, 2 bed, 2 bath, listed for $569,000, already pending, gonna close later this month. And so to recap, there was 1 house here back when we posted our last video. It sold for $450,000. And now fast forward 7 months and we have 3 homes here worth about $1.7 million altogether. So when we take out the build cost and the original purchase cost, the builder should see about a $300,000 or $400,000 profit building these 3 homes. Yeah, so this is the kind of thing I love to see. Seattle is severely supply constrained, like you saw in our last video, and 3 new homes in the place of 1 home is fantastic to see. Housing more people at attainable prices for Seattle. Love to see this. Let's go on to the next one. And we're back at this house. This one was in our previous video and was pending for $590,000. It has since sold for $580,000, and it's the same model home as the one just down the street, which sold for also $590,000. So this is a model that's really popular, that's sold consistently in like the 550s to all the way up to 750 range here in Seattle. But that's not all that's happening here, because this middle house that you see didn't exist last video we shot. It's since listed or sold, I'm not sure which one, for about $570,000. It's also 2 bed, 2 bath. And I kind of want to draw your attention to the parking, because you might think, how can you fit parking for 3 homes when there previously used to be 1? Well, they've solved it kind of cleverly. They've got this kind of wider driveway for the middle house, and then they have this spot here on the end squeezed in for an additional parking spot. So you actually have 2 different parking spots for each house, and the middle house even has enough room for 2 cars to park there. So they've really cleverly squeezed the parking in there and made these valuable homes that people are willing to pay a good amount for. Okay, we're here at the Airbnb in front of the other 2 houses. As you can see, it's tiny. It's a mere 590 square feet, 1 bed, 1 bath, but it's super creative. The builders added a lofted space and luxury high-end finishes that allowed this to sell for $740 a square foot, which is just massive. It's a massive amount of money to pay per square foot. And yet, it's a great example of what you can do really creatively in small spaces here in Seattle. And next up on our alley tour, we have this beautiful example behind me. This is a backyard build done by a friend of mine. I just love the accents here. So we've got cedar running up the stairs to the entryway up there. This is a 1 bed, 1 bath, 650 square foot home on top of a 2-car garage. Extremely functional, great details, beautifully executed. The backyard build channel is back. So much has changed just in the last 8 months, and we're so excited to talk about all the things that continue changing here in Seattle. We've got a cost breakdown video coming out very shortly, breaking down the build cost, the running cost, and also the monthly profit on this house here. We have video interviews already shot with MOA Architecture, and Cast Architecture will also be releasing. So hit that subscribe button, come along on this journey with us. We're excited to have you here. Let's go.